Mark Hamill had it fairly easy for Star Wars The Force Awakens, simply having to turn around, lower his hood, and exhibit virtually the entire range of emotions whilst starring at Daisy Ridley's Rey for what seemed like an eternity. However, things are going to be a little different this December as Luke Skywalker takes center stage in Star Wars The Last Jedi, and Hamill has been chatting to Disney Insider about returning to his iconic role, during which he revealed that Luke's backstory between Return of the Jedi and the sequel trilogy isn't going to be relevant in Star Wars The Last Jedi. The biggest challenge for me was actually in the time between Return of the Jedi and Star Wars The Force Awakens. I had to know what had happened to Luke during those years. I had to glean decades of backstory from the script, and some of it I had to make up for myself. I had to know what he went through during that time. It's not important to the storyline for this film, but I did discuss some of my thoughts with writer-director Rian Johnson to make sure I wasn't coming up with anything in my personal backstory that would affect Luke's portrayal in this film. Hamill has recently clarified that Luke hasn't turned to the dark side prior to Star Wars The Last Jedi, which would of course be pretty important to the storyline had that been the case. However, if his backstory isn't relevant to The Last Jedi, that might mean we don't learn too much more about Kylo Ren's betrayal in this new film, or Rey's history for that matter, assuming Luke has some involvement there. Let's hope he survives through to Episode 9 if that is the case, so we can find out what he's been up to all these years. See also Luke re-enters the Millennium Falcon and new Star Wars The Last Jedi spot in Lucasfilm's Star Wars The Last Jedi. The Skywalker saga continues as the heroes of The Force Awakens join the galactic legends in an epic adventure that unlocks age-old mysteries of the Force and shocking revelations of the past. Star Wars The Last Jedi is set for release on December 14th in the UK and December 15th in the States and sees returning cast members Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, Carrie Fisher, Leia Organa, Adam Driver, Kylo Ren, Daisy Ridley Rey, John Boyega Finn, Oscar Isaac, Poe Dameron, Lupita Nyong'o, Maz Kanata, Donald Gleason, General Hux, Anthony Daniels, C-3PO, Gwendolyn Christie, Captain Phasma, Billy Lord, Lieutenant Connix, Andy Serkis, Supreme Leader Snoke, Peter Mayhew and Jonas Suotamo, Chewbacca, Tim Rose, Admiral Akbar, Mike Quinn, 9NUNB, Simon Pegg, Unkerplot, and Warwick Davis, joined by new additions Jimmy V. Pan as R2-D2, Kelly Marie Tran, Ladies Like Us as Rose, and Benicio del Toro, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Laura Dern, Jurassic Park.